My calling into ministry, like I said, it was not a one-day thing. I think God brought me mpola muchintu. I just found I had such a strong love for the Word of God.
Yeah.
And I went to Bible college. I went to Charis Bible College, not because I wanted to become a pastor, but I wanted to know more. I felt like I need to know more of this God. I need to know more of this Christ. And so while there, then I developed the hunger of letting everyone know about Christ. And that was the year 2011, and something not so good happened. That year, we had given birth to our third born. While the child was 7 days old, the mother got a heart attack by a blood clot in the heart, and we rushed to Nakasero Hospital, and the professor told us she will not live. It's a massive heart attack. He had never seen anyone with that kind of heart attack survive. And so she was unconscious, she was in the ICU, blood was not moving to the feet, parts of the hands had turned black, the feet had turned black. It's a long story. However, finally the doctor told me that I've worked in the United States of America with the best machines in the world, but I've never seen anyone with this kind of heart attack survive. He said maybe if you'd be in India and they do a heart bypass, maybe you should have chances of surviving. So at that point, having no hope, and he told me there's no one in Uganda who can say he will help you. Because he said when the scan showed that half of the left ventricle was dead. The left ventricle, which is supposed to push oxygenated blood. So it was like, it was dead. And they were like, we don't even understand how she's alive. Yeah. But meanwhile, we were praying and we were standing on the Word of God. And God healed her supernaturally. And they had said she should be on drugs all her life if she ever survived, maybe through a heart bypass operation, and that she would not eat certain types of food like milk, eggs, sugar, meat, salt, all those things.
That is life sentence.
It was a life sentence, especially for. But nevertheless, God healed her permanently. She has never swallowed a single tablet, and she takes all that. So she takes the pork as well.
Now I want to be a visitor in your home.
You're most welcome any time of the day.
Yes.
So seeing that a miracle, and we felt like we should now tell everyone about the healing power of God. It motivated us to tell people that God is a healer. And I want to tell anyone viewing or listening in that you don't have to give up on any situation. There's nothing too hard for God. Nothing too hard for God. Whether it be a sickness, whether it be a marriage issue, whether it be a business issue, whether school, there's nothing too hard for our God.
Wow.
And so I developed that love, and we started holding a small Bible study group, wanting to let people know, and people would come from different churches on a Friday evening or at Bomba Road, and would meet, share in the scriptures, and live. But the love continued, and I would hold crusades, would go and preach the gospel and come back. Then meanwhile I was serving at my church, and I was serving where Masanyi is serving, in the mixer, in the machine. In the sound and media. Oh yes, and in the youth.
Okay.
And that was my joy, and on Fridays we were holding a fellowship, and then, so it continued like that. Until when I got a vision that really was showing that God is calling me to take it deeper. And I went and shared with my pastor, Pastor Wilson. I told him, you know what? I've been doing so much. He knew of the fellowship.
Yes.
I would buy books, and books of men of God like Andrew Womack and other mentors, Joyce Meyer, and send them to schools, send them to churches, establish mini libraries. That's where the ministry comes from. Send His word. So, because myself, I was transformed by reading one book of Andrew Womack called A Better Way to Pray. And I was like, if the word came through a book and transformed my life, then if this same word can go to any other person, their lives too can be transformed. So I was investing all money into buying books, sending them to schools, sending them to churches, and I thought I would keep on doing that. Until when I shared with Pastor Wilson, he told me, Godwin, there's a big calling upon your life, but you haven't realized it. And he said, unless you accept what God has told you to do, He will not stop calling you. Because the vision was so terrifying, the Lord told me, Godwin, the reason you are alive, I called you to serve me. Meanwhile, you are telling a businessman.
Money maker.
A businessman, and God is saying, I called you to serve me, that's why actually you're alive.
Yes.
And I was like, no, I thought I was just purely a businessman, supposed to make money, give in church, and go back, make more money. But it's like, no, I called you to serve. And that's how I discovered that I was called to serve. And in 2017, That's when we launched the Send His Word Ministries.